Yippee, I have to record this video for the third time. So, in today's video, I'm going to be going over the Revamp update part 2. Not a lot was added in this update, but it was a really good update in retrospective, or whatever the hell you want to call it, okay? So, starting off, we have new islands that were revamped, and this is Orange Town, which is Buggy Island, Arena, and Phoenix's Nest. So, I'm going to show you Arena now. This is what it looks like. So your set spawn is here, your quest is over here, and then I didn't know this existed, and I do believe a lot of people know this, or don't know this. This arena PvP thing, I've never seen this before ever, and apparently it was added in September of 2022. So this thing's been in the game for over a year, and I've never seen this once, but they just moved it here, and then also the boss is there. So yeah, this is the Arena Island right here. It looks really good. Modelers have done a really good job on these islands. It's more spread out. So yeah, let's move on to Phoenix's Nest, which is over here. It should be somewhere near here. The islands feel a lot more spread out. Okay, here it is. Now, I'm very nostalgic about this one because I actually farmed on Phoenix Island, or Phoenix's Nest, for a long time. Especially killing 𝐭𝐚𝐿 for the V2 scroll for Phoenix. But here it is, here's Phoenix's Nest. Pretty much the same layout as it was before. We have the nest part up here with 𝐭𝐚𝐿. 𝐭𝐚𝐿 is down here. He's actually right here. I feel like he should get his own spot, like a whole platform bit, but I guess they just shoved him here. We have the quest giver down here, and then we also have the set spawn here. This island also looks really good. No bad things about this island. It's just your nice, cozy, low calm island. And then here we have Orange Town, which is to the back right of Teleport Island. So here it is. This is the Buggy Island. We have the NPCs here. We also have Buggy's hat on here. We have 3D text that actually pops out, which is really nice. The quest giver's right here, and then the set spawn guys here. And this is the Orange Town Island there. Okay, so moving on. Now, this is a very controversial update, which is actually the balancing of NPCs and bosses' HP in all seas. Before I even get onto this, I want to make a quick warning, okay? A basic game mechanic is to grind the game and be rewarded for it. You put time and effort into a game, e.g. getting levels, getting stats, getting better weapons, and you were rewarded with the chance to get XP or money or stuff like that faster. The game at its state now is where you can one-shot everything, or it's very easy to one-shot everything because they don't have a lot of HP, which doesn't coincide with a basic game mechanic, which is grinding equals more rewards. So now the bosses have more HP. It's going to be harder to level, but the thing is, the whole point of playing games is to get somewhere in the game. It feels rewarding, it feels your pride, it feels your ego when you get progress. So you go from no stats to max stats. That can't be too easy, so they've made it harder. Before anyone says anything about this update being trash, being bad, it makes the game harder, it makes the game unfun. The game is more fun now because you actually feel rewarded for grinding the game. So, I can't give you the numbers. Apparently, 𝐢𝐻 has like 1 billion HP or something like that in 3rd C. But, you know, I can kill these guys. These guys have not a lot of HP. But yeah, overall, the HP of NPCs and bosses is a lot more. As I said before, this is so the game is actually rewarding. It has come to a point where you basically just grind one island until you get to the next stat requirements for the next sea. You do that on that sea, and then you go to 3rd sea. It's not very rewarding because you can just grind the same place over and over. After like 20 minutes, you can just one-shot all the enemies. You just do that for like 2 days straight, and then you get the stat requirements for the next sea. Now you actually have to, first of all, spend more time grinding, which yes, is harder, but it will feel more rewarding. Basic principle of gaming is effort equals better loot or grinding equals more rewards. And now it's more balanced to where you're getting the correct amount or somewhat close to the correct amount of rewards for the grind that you're putting in. This game gives you, especially in the later seas, it gives you billions and billions of belly, which I might remind you, 200 fruits is 2 billion belly. Even in second sea, you can kill Ace and get like 2 million belly. So you're basically getting 200 fruits from that. That's now harder. So it doesn't mean that the fruits are more valuable. It means that they're more worth it, because you have to put more effort to get them. So just think about that before you complain about the game being harder. Oh, my AFK is going to take longer. All that yap. You're a victim of AOPG. AOPG was too rewarding. It didn't feel rewarding because it gave you so many rewards for doing the minimal amount of effort. So now the game is actually fun. There's progression in the game. So yeah, there's my rant about the balancing. It is a good thing for AOPG. Moving on. Let's get into the good part of the update, storage. So the way that this works is, if we go to Dawn Island, there's an NPC on every single Dawn Island in first, second, multiverse and third, called storage. Now if we go over, I can show you this. It has the orange kind of effects around it. This is one of the best updates that's ever come to AOPG. Back in the day, they had to limit the amount of storage because it was so unoptimized that your game would lag, the server would lag, you'd have bad ping, you won't be able to load the game. So they had to limit it because the game had to load each individual item every time you joined. It had to check to make sure you still had the items. If you got new items, it had to add on to all of them. So they had to limit it. Now you have the storage, which basically doubles the amount of storage that you have. It was 300. I spent 100k gems to get it to 400. So you will start off with 300 extra storage. So in total 600. The way that you do this is you just click swap. It'll show you what's in your inventory, and then you click on an item. Or if you have multiple of one, I'll show you now. So for example, I have 30 vampire fruits. If I were to just click them, it'd do it one by one into my inventory. If you click quick transfer, you can do all of them at once. All of one item. There you go. So now they're in my inventory. They're here. So the way that you do this is you just open it, you'll swap to your inventory, quick transfer, and then you can just transfer them into the bank. In essence, this is kind of like if you ever played Dark RP, you have a bank system for your inventory where you can put your items in there to keep them safe. This just means that the game isn't constantly checking if you have these items. It makes the game a lot faster, more optimized. There is also how to. It's basically just what I mentioned. You click swap to go to your inventory and you can transfer them. Another good thing about this is with the upgrades, you basically just pay what you have, and then once you have paid enough, it's like loans. It's like when you get a loan, you have to pay off the loan. You can pay off the loan in bits, or you can pay it all in once. Obviously, the first upgrade is 100k gems. Not everyone's going to be able to pay that off in once because the gem cap is 35k. So the way that you do this is you can just put whatever you have. So all the gems that you have now, it will go into that. So as you can see, I just put 2k gems in. Now I need to pay 197k more to get the next upgrade. So it's progress. You'll have to pay it multiple times if you have a small gem cap. But it means that you don't actually have to have 200k gems at the time to pay for it. You can pay for it in like installments or something like that. There's also the new game passes, which is infinite storage for 1300. And then portable storage for 500. I do believe these game passes are actually worth it. Portable storage is more like a quality of life thing. What this means is you can literally just put your items inside of the storage from anywhere, I believe. Maybe there's something here that lets you do that. I'm not quite sure. It probably does explain on the Game Pass page. So let me just quickly pull it up. So let's go on portable storage. Let's drag this over. So if you have a quick look at this, gives you a portable storage item that, okay, so yeah, you got like an item in your inventory, which means you can access it from any time. Really good update. I actually believe this is the one Game Pass that's actually worth it. On top of infinite storage can be abused quite a lot. Basically you can get like infinite fire dragon keys, infinite fruits, yeah, all that stuff. So yeah, pretty good update. That's pretty much everything that was added in the update. My thoughts on the update: that update is really good. It's one of the best updates that we've ever had, on top of the other revamp update. They're trying to fix their mistakes from the past, and also previous present mistakes as well, with like how unbalanced the game has become. Like I said before, the whole reason why they have to balance the game is because the game's too easy. People don't feel rewarded. People get to a third seat in like a matter of days. It shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't be able to play through the whole game in a couple of days. That just shows that the devs haven't added any content to the game, or there's not a lot. There's a lot of content, it's just people are skipping most of it because of how easy it is to level up in the game. But yeah, my thoughts: W update, the islands look really good. The storage is a really nice system to have. It basically fixes all issues that we've had with storage over the past 2 years. The balancing for NPC's HP means that the game is rewarding. It feels rewarding. That also means that people actually want to play the game because the effort that they put in comes back to them. With you put in an amount of effort as grinding, and then now you can get more XP or more belly because you have grinded. Progression feels rewarding. Yeah, the update's really good. Make sure to subscribe and all that good stuff. I'm going to try and stream every couple of days because I do want to reach 3k subscribers before the end of the year, so hopefully I can reach that goal. We also have a Discord server. I'm going to be giving away either a $10 Roblox gift card or a Discord Nitro $10 for the person that has the most messages, so make sure to join the Discord server. Thank you for watching.